everyone, welcome back to our crochet classes. Today we'll be learning how to make a washcloth. So if you haven't watched the previous videos of the materials and the stitches that you're going to need to learn, please go back, go watch, and come back for this video so like that you already practice your stitches and we'll be able to start. So for this washcloth, this video is going to be brought in two parts. The first part will be for a square washcloth, like a regular size washcloth, and the second part will be for a washcloth that's made in the round. So like that you'll be able to put all those new techniques you've learned into action, into something that can be used. So for today, here's about the size that you will need. You can see that's what we're gonna make. Here is the yarn that I'll be using today. Trying to make sure it gets, so you can see, 100% cotton. Basically, we just need 1.5 ounces for this type of washcloth. You can use any kind of, this is the type of yarn I'll be using for the washcloth. You can use any type of cotton yarn. But I really like this brand, is pretty good. So we'll need this, scissors, and a crochet hook. I am using a 4mm crochet hook, and you'll need a stitch marker. So go get your materials and come back so we can start. Alright, so we will start by pulling the center of the skin, trying to get the little piece out in the middle. So that's one thing too when you deal with yarn. You can either get in the first shot or get a yarn barf. So we'll see what we're getting today. It's like mystery every time you're trying to pull the middle of a skin. And today it looks like it might be yarn barf. Oh yeah, look at that. Fun. Alright, so we're gonna go by finding our end, and this is normal, it happens a lot. Unfortunately, you know, they're wrapped up by machines. Alright, so you're gonna take your yarn. We will do our slip knot. Remember in the previous video, we've learned how to make the slip knot. So if you haven't watched that video, please go back. So we will start by chaining 36. So now we have our chain 36. We will now do a double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So remember, double crochet, yarn over. Again, all these were taught in the previous video. So we start with a double crochet, then we do a single crochet, then a double crochet again, and then a single crochet in the next. So we will be doing that all the way to the end. So do this and then come back, we'll be able to do the second row. Alright, now that we have done our whole chain of double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, when we get to the end, we will chain 1. So if you, like me, I finish on a double crochet. So that means when we turn, I will start with a single crochet and then do the double crochet. If you end up with a single crochet, when you're gonna chain 2, and then when you turn, you're gonna do a double crochet. So you're gonna be doing the opposite. So every time you get to the end of the row, If you end up with a single crochet, you will restart the next row with a double crochet. If you finished your row with a double crochet, on the next row you do a single crochet. All right, so now we do the same thing we just did. At the end you will be chaining and then you will be turning. Don't forget to keep your tension. Remember, wrap it around your pinky. Keep your tension nice and tight, but not too tight, because you need to be able to pass that hook through. So we will be doing this combination of stitches until your washcloth measures 8.5 inches. All right, so keep going. This is the length that we're looking for, so that's 8.5 inches. I'm just trying to see if I can fit it all on one screen. Maybe if I put it this way. Here we go. So you can see 8.5. So keep going until you get to that length, and then all you gotta do is bind off. So come back when you get to the 8.5, and I'll be able to bind off with you, and we'll be able to see what we've done. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, now that we have made our washcloth 8.5 inches, so now we will bind off. So you see here, you still have your little loop. Remember from the previous video, all we gotta do, I chain one, okay? We take our scissors, make sure you see, snip, and then we pull. Alright, so this is the right side, this is the wrong side. You can see the difference on the wrong side here. I'm trying to get closer. See the border, how different it is? This is the right side, okay? So this is what it looks like. So now we will wave in the ends. So we're gonna flip our work onto the wrong side to sew in all these little ends. Alright, so we will take our tapestry needle and our end here. We will, whoops, okay. Sometimes it can do that, just twist it a little bit, no problem. Okay, so then you can see, now we're just gonna wave in like we did in the previous video, if you remember. Go between the stitches, like this, to hide it. Okay, you see? And then back again. We will do this for both tail that we have left. Alright, very simple, not too difficult. Like this. And now to the other side. It's very simple. So go twist a little tip if the yarn is falling apart, because like this they dyed every single strand of yarn and then they made it put together, so it kind of comes off sometimes, but it's okay. And lastly, if there's a hole in it a little bit. So, all right, so here you go, guys. You have completed your very first crochet project, a nice beautiful washcloth that is now all done. So congrats, I am very proud of you. You've done it. Give yourself a little round of applause. It is very important to encourage yourself and tell yourself you're proud of yourself. So this is amazing. So come back for part 2 to learn how to do a washcloth in the round. Now we have made the square one. So thank you guys for watching and see you in part 2.